we'll talk about the Missouri Tigers. Now, Missouri is coming off back-to-back 10-win seasons. We've talked about their schedule already, but 6 home games to start is pretty impressive place to go. They were 11-2 in 2023, and last year that was a very quiet 10-3 season. They're a talented team, and Eli Drinkwitz is outwardly calling this team his most talented roster. Now, you lose star quarterback Brady Cook, you lose star receiver Luther Burden, but I think they did a pretty good job in the portal. They landed a top 7 portal class. Okay, they bring in Bo Perbula from Penn State. Quarterback competition ongoing against Sam Horn. Sounds like that could potentially go the distance. I don't know exactly which direction it's going to go. I like Perbula's mobility, but it sounds like Sam Horn is an anchor guy that can really throw it. They like how he could marry up the run game. Either way, when you look at this offense, they have a tremendous running back addition in Ahmad Hardy. He was great last year, ran for over 1,350 yards at UL Monroe, runs the same style of run play, the stretch zone that Eli Drinkwitz has run over and over and over again while coaching the offense there at Missouri. The big question is the offensive line. Only 2 returning starters, pretty good on paper, but there are some unknowns there. And I guess you could say that replacing Luther Burden with Kevin Coleman, who's a transfer from Mississippi State, bit of an unknown, but I've seen him play at a high level in the SEC, so I'm not as concerned with his addition. On the defensive side, they bring in Damon Wilson, who is a transfer from Georgia. He's going to be great as one of the defensive end spots. That guy is really, really explosive and create a lot of problems for the opposing offense in obvious passing situations. They have good bookends, I think, along the defensive line. That's a great starting point. If you think back to the best Missouri teams in 2012, 2013, 2014, they had great defensive ends that can take over the game. So Damon Wilson with Zion Young, pretty good spot to start when looking at those 2 guys on the edges. I also look, too, at the linebacker spot. You bring in Tristan Newsome, who's back. He's a returning senior. You have a freshman in Josiah Trotter that started as a freshman, at West Virginia and is now going to continue to blossom. And you bring in the great transfer from UNLV and Jalen Catalon, who will likely start at safety and is a big-time playmaker there in the back end. This is a defense that was really good last year. They allowed just over 20 points per game. They're deep, and they have a chance to actually be improved from where they were a year ago. A lot of the optimism surrounding Missouri does center around the schedule, but I do look at what Eli Drinkwitz has created, the personnel that he's accumulated, how well they've done in the portal. This team could be a very difficult out for every single team they face, especially there on their home field early in the season.